friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into your person's true intentions, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number 1 and this is pile number 2. Pile number 1 is the Stained Glass Tarot, and pile number 2 is the Pause Tarot. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today, but I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings and remote Reiki healing sessions are open right now. I can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi pile 1, for those of you who chose the Stained Glass Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Before we get into the reading, let's take some time to realign our energy. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Oh, what's going on, pile 1? What are your person's true intentions? What are your person's true intentions? What are your person's true intentions? Okay, the Magician, 3 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups, Page of Wands. Okay. What are your person's true intentions? I'm motivated and able to accomplish anything I put my mind to. Okay. I want to clarify something. There's a lot of energy in your reading today, pile 1. What is going on? It's a lot of energy. Hold on. I gotta clarify something. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Now, your person's true intentions align with your true intentions for this connection, all right? However, I do want to say that your person may not necessarily be on the same page as you are with respect to being ready for those true intentions. There is long-term energy that is coming through, like your person wants to maybe see a year down the line and still being a part of your life. If your true intentions are a long-term future with this person, could be romantic, could be platonic, could be a family member, but for majority of you, I do see some kind of a romantic partner coming through. All right, so whatever it is that your true intentions are for this connection, and it definitely feels long-term. For some of you, maybe you might be thinking about marriage, maybe you might be thinking about settling down with this person, maybe this person like moving in together, so on and so forth. There's something about seeing both of you together somewhere down the future, and it's like far away future. It's not, oh, next week or 2 weeks down the line. No, it seems to be a bit far away, all right? So there is a lot of enthusiasm that your person shares with you, and that is what their true intentions are. However, I do want to say that there is a lot of heartbreak that your person is working through at this point in time, and they are working through as this connection, as this relationship unfolds. So even though your person is technically on the same page about the intention, when it converts into action and when it converts into your person showing up for this connection, it is going to go a little bit slower because your person is not going to be matching your pace. So the intentions align, but the pace might not be on the same page, which is probably why you might be a little bit confused as to, okay, well, what is going on? Like, we have the same intentions, but are they lying about their intentions, or are those intentions like not true? Like, what is going on? Why aren't we taking the same steps together? No, even though the intentions may be aligned, your person is working through a lot as they are working through this relationship. So it is going to take your person some time to catch up to where you are at emotionally in this connection. I also think that there might be a lot of fears about commitment that keeps coming up for the surface. So even though there is a lot of intention on your person's end, like there's a lot of enthusiasm about the future, about committing to you, about being with you, yes, all of those are part of their thoughts. There's also an equal amount of fear that keeps coming up as well. So it's kind of their head versus their heart at this point in time. So which is why the pace of this connection might be a lot slower than what you would expect. And that might be kind of getting to you at times, because you might be thinking, okay, well, if we're on the same page in our current intentions, then why isn't this going any faster? Yeah, there's fears of commitment that your person's working through. I see majority of you, it's fears of commitment, but it could also be just not repeating a past heartbreak. But for majority of you, it does seem to be something about commitment. It does seem to be something about grounding their energy. The aligned news is that your person's working through it. They're not resisting it and they're not pushing it away. And it's something that they're actively choosing to work through. But it is going to be making them like a few steps behind you in terms of how this connection is progressing. At some point, I do see that your person will catch up to you. But right now, if things are moving a little bit slower than you would expect, or you're kind of wondering, okay, why is the intensity not carrying forward in how the relationship is progressing, your person needs a little bit of time to catch up. And they will, all right? The energy coming through is, don't worry, they will catch up to you, but allow your person the space and the time that they need to work through some of the fears that are actually coming up. At some point, these fears will not stop your person or will not slow down the progress of this connection, but it's a bit of a journey to get to that point. I think that your person's very, very enthusiastic about this connection, and they do want to make sure that their intentions ground, but according to what your person has been through in the past, there's a little bit of catching up to do. Okay, so I feel like the reason why this reading came forward for you, Palwan, is maybe you would have been confused, like, okay, well, why isn't this going at the pace that I'm thinking it should be going, because both of us are on the same page. So are they lying about their intentions, or, is my intuition lying to me about this, or am I not picking up? I mean, your intuition will never lie to you, but so I guess one way that I would recommend rephrasing that question would be, am I not picking up on my intuition correctly or in an aligned way, right? So the message is coming through quite clear that no, your person's not lying to you. Yes, they do have the same intentions as you, but they're not technically on the same page as you. They're just a few steps behind, but the steps are important for your person to take in order to be on the same page, and they will come. They will get there, all right? So they seem to be quite determined, Pawan. They seem to be quite determined to work through this. Whatever it is that is stopping them, they're quite determined. So at some point they will catch up. Yes, it just like it's a bit confusing for your person as well, right? All of these new thoughts and emotions that are coming up, all of these new fears. I mean, the fear seems to be ongoing. It seems to be something that your person knows and is conscious and is aware, but sometimes it's about how do I move past that. So your person may need a little bit of time every now and then to kind of figure out how to move past things or to gain some kind of mental clarity. Even so, I do see 2 pages coming out. So even so, there seems to be more of a trial and error that's coming through. So give your person this, there will be mistakes and there will be stumbles. That is the message that's coming through. But eventually, I do see through the trial and error, through making mistakes, your person will actually become a version of themselves that's a lot more confident about working through their fears, and they will be on, like, literally walking with you step by step, all right? But right now, a few steps behind you, okay? So I guess I would say emotionally and mentally your person is on the same page as you, but physically, to ground their energy in physical 3D, a few steps behind you. Okay? But they're catching up. They're catching up to you. Oh, you know the vision that's coming to me? Interesting. I'm seeing a very tall person and I'm seeing a short person. Like the tall person's one step is like 2 or 3 steps of the tiny person. And so for you, it's that's a very funny vision to come through. Okay, so it's like one step for you. It's so easy for you, but it's like 3 steps for your person to take. All right, so that's why they're probably a few steps behind you, because for them to cover up the same distance as you, they'll have to take multiple steps. And that's just in the physical, but emotionally and mentally, it looks like your person wants the same things as you do. Oh my gosh, what a vision! Oh, sometimes the visions are funny. 9 of Wands, yes. It is heavy on your person's end. Like whatever it is that they're going through, and imagine one step for you is like 3 steps for your person. So, and at some point they will match your pace and they will be able to take those steps. But for now, it is something that your person is willing to work through. Like even though it feels heavy on them, even though there's all of these fears that are coming up, I think that your person genuinely wants to be with you, Pawan. And because of that, they're willing to work through it. But also because of that, they will take some time to catch up to you. But I do see that eventually they will. Like we have the Page of Wands becoming the Emperor. So now whatever your person's doing out of enthusiasm, at some point it will stabilize in its energy. At some point it will become someone who's very sure of the direction that they're taking. There will be structure in how your person approaches their fear. And from being someone who may not necessarily have all the answers to becoming a version of themselves, it's very, very clear about what they're thinking and feeling and how to work through it. And also we kind of also are starting to get into a version of them that can communicate what they're thinking and feeling. Right now, I don't see it. Even if your person tries to communicate, I don't think that you will understand what they're trying to say. Maybe after this reading, you might be able to pick up on it, but I think that your person may have tried telling you, but it just wasn't coming through in that same way, or maybe your person wasn't able to articulate it, and that's okay. That does happen sometimes. But it looks like they're going to become a version of themselves that can actually express what they're going through, so that you both can maybe readjust your pace, readjust your steps so that you're walking at the same tempo, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Alrighty, Halwan, this is where I'll leave you for today. Yes, I do want to say with Jet coming up, I'm motivated and able to accomplish anything I put my mind to. Like, I can feel the fierceness of this energy coming through on your person's end. Just wanted to let you know, right? So the momentum will build on your person's end, and they seem quite determined. And that only tells me how deep their feelings are for you. Okay. Alrighty, Palawan, this is where I'll leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings and remote Reiki healing sessions are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Palawan, take care. Trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the Pause Tarot, this is going to be your reading. Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energy. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty. Part 2, what are your person's true intentions? What are your person's true intentions? What are your person's true intentions? As light. there is some kind of a pause in your connection and it's coming through. You might be in contact, but I think emotionally there seems to be a pause, or both of you seem to be in some kind of a limbo. There is definitely awkwardness coming through, yes. But at the same time, I think that there are a lot of things that both of you haven't talked to each other about. I think that your person has been kind of withholding a lot of what they've been feeling. For some of you, it could be feelings about you, about this connection, maybe their feelings deepening for you, or them starting to maybe see a future with you, them starting to want more out of this connection. For some of you, it does feel like very, very sweet feelings that your person has not been able to express, and that's kind of becoming like a very big burden on their end because they haven't been able to express all of that. But the energy coming through is your person wants to do it right, Paltiu, all right? So your person's going to take a little bit of time, yes. They're kind of thinking about how to go about it, what to say, how to make sure that whatever it is that they're communicating, you can actually receive those messages. And I'm hearing the depth of their feelings. That's also something that I'm hearing. So maybe your person wants to express it in a way that kind of floors you, or I'm also hearing sweep you away, right? So it's giddy energy, yes, coming through. Yes, that is also coming through, but right now your person's more focused on how am I going to do this, like how am I going to do this, and you both might be in a little bit of a limbo because your person hasn't been able to express, and you might be confused. Okay, well, what does my person feel about me, what's going on? For some of you, this might be a brand new connection, like maybe both of you have just been getting to know each other and then feelings are kind of growing. For others of you, maybe this is reconciliation and you are not sure whether your person wants to continue in this reconciliation, or maybe both of you are at a point where you have to define your relationship and it's about time. There's a lot of that energy of uncertainty coming through, but it's uncertain only because both of you haven't talked about it. It's not uncertain because your person is uncertain, all right? That is a big message that's coming through. So your person is going to communicate all of this. I feel like it's going to be more of them doing something. So for some of you, it might be a proposal. It might be your person planning a very sweet dinner for both of you and sharing how they feel about you. So yes, they're going to tell you, but it's also going to be them doing something that makes you feel special, that makes you realize how much they care about you. For many of you, this is a romantic relationship that is coming through. Yes, it is more of a romantic relationship. I just wanted to like double confirm that energy. It is more of a romantic relationship that is coming through, right? Oh my gosh, I had to say that like 3 times, I think. For many of you, maybe you're confused, like, okay, are they thinking about me platonically, or is there something more to this connection? For some of you, maybe you've been friends up until now and your person actually has like romantic feelings for you, and so maybe the confirmation had to come through me, like no, this is definitely a romantic connection. You know, even if things have not seemed that way until now, it looks like things are about to change for the two of you. So right now I think it's more about your person thinking and taking the time to figure out how to say it to you. So you might be in that awkward limbo phase, but I do see that energy resolving between the two of you. And in fact, I think that both of you are going to just laugh about this phase once things start to become more clear about how both of you feel for each other, right? And I also think that there's some kind of a new beginning, some kind of a new emotional beginning for the two of you. So confessions are coming your way, and more than confessions, it's like something that your person's going to do so that you know what they truly feel for you, okay? For some of you, this is a proposal in the works. Yes, I am seeing that energy. But for many of you, I see like a very sweet gesture that's like you're not going to, there will be no space for misinterpretation of that gesture. That is what is coming through, okay? Like you will know for sure where your person's feelings are. Like you will not be in this limbo or this confusion anymore. Okay, so that clarity will come through on your end. Overall, I see lighter energies coming through, even though it might be a little bit kind of tensed or worried energy coming through right now. I do see lighter energies coming through. Yeah. think that both of you are gonna enjoy this time together. I think you are also on the same page as your person. You might have been like kind of confused or fighting with yourself, like, am I kidding myself? Am I being delulu? You know, is this what I'm truly feeling? Is my person also on the same page? Like, you might be having all of these thoughts, and that might also be adding to the tense energy between the two of you, but all of that will be cleared. All right, don't worry about it. Yes, I think that it's going to be some kind of a new beginning, and both of you are going to take very, very steady steps towards expressing yourselves even more, sharing more of the feelings that you have for one another as well. Overall, I see very light energy. This is like one of the most straightforward readings that I've ever picked up on. But let me get more information. Let's see if anything else wants to come through, or they're just the same information that wants to come through. Yes, your person has very, very deep feelings for you. Felt you. I mean, I feel like a lot of this reading is more about you like getting an answer. Okay, well, have I been delulu? Like, does my person actually have feelings for me? And the question that you've been asking yourself, the answer is yes, absolutely yes. Your person does have feelings for you. No, you're not being delulu. Yes, this person is coming in. Yes, there's going to be, you know, this beautiful energy between the two of you. Oh, that is interesting. I just got a message that this might be actually someone brand new stepping into your life. So for some of you, or I guess a very, very small sliver of you, you might not be with anyone right now, but this reading still resonates and you still feel like, I'm actually tapping into this energy right now. Yeah, it could be someone brand new coming in, and like the giddiness of the new energy will make you feel like, okay, well, am I being delulu? Is this actually happening to me? Like, this does feel like a fairy tale. And then you will have confirmation that yes, your person is also on the same page as you. Your person also feels the same way as you. All right. Overall, the connection is going to go a lot a lot more smoothly than I'm hearing your previous connection. So this connection is going to make you feel very supported, very loved, very cared for. It's going to be very equally balanced as well. Like, you're going to feel very naturally supported in this connection. And I'm being called to say that it is going to be unlike the previous relationships that you've had. So many of you, you've probably had very volatile or one-sided relationships. This one is not going to be like that. This one, I think that you're going to understand what it means and what it feels like to be with someone who also wants to be with you in an equal capacity, and being able to show you love in the way that aligns with your love language. You know, and it's not something that you will have to force. It is something that will flow, and you will genuinely feel loved by this person. You will genuinely feel everything that this person feels for you, and it'll come through very, very naturally. All right, so for some of you, this is a new person that's coming through. For others of you, it might be someone that you just met. There is some kind of new energy that's coming through. That's why I'm like constantly saying new or brand new. But yes, for some of you, it could be reconciliation, but it's going to be different this time. That's also the energy coming through. But for majority of you, it does seem to be a new connection. Alrighty. And like, this person is really good with expressing themselves. Just right now, they're not. Right now, they're not, because I think that they want to say it properly, or they want to say it in a way that you can understand, or you feel exactly what they're thinking and feeling. So they're taking a little bit of time, but when they say, they will sweep you off your feet. All right, Paltu, and you're going to feel good. You're going to feel good about this connection. And I hope that you can trust what you feel about this connection, because I feel like this reading came up because you've been asking yourself so much, like, okay, am I going crazy? Is this even true? Like, does this even happen? Can this fairy tale like feeling, does it even last? Or am I just kidding myself? So I feel like you've been asking a lot of those questions to yourself lately. So that is why this reading is particularly for you. That no, I hope you get to trust what you're feeling. I hope that you will have a lot of experiences in 3D that keep on affirming to you, keep on confirming to you what you have been feeling about this connection. Okay? Alrighty, Patio, this is where I'll leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to... Oh, this is someone that you've waited for a very long time. Yes. Yes, that is also one more energy that's coming through, all right? You've worked really hard to align with an energy of a mutually reciprocal connection. So for some of you, you may have had to spend a lot of time, years in fact, working on your self-love, working on understanding energy and how to make sure that you are only saying yes to relationships that make you feel good, relationships that are very equally balanced. So I feel like it might have been a very, very harsh journey for you to get to this point. And you might have, understood the lesson, stabilized in that lesson, but you might have been waiting for this person, like, okay, where are they? Why haven't they stepped into my life just yet? Well, this person is coming in, or for some of you, they've already come in, but it's just a matter of time before you are able to recognize them, or you get confirmation that this is the person you've aligned with because of all the hard work that you've been putting in to align with self-love and your healing journey. Right? So this is a long time coming, is the message that's coming through. Okay, alrighty. Okay, Palsio, this is where I'll leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings and remote Reiki healing sessions are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. Palsio, take care. Trust your intuition. You always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.